What is going on, everyone? Jelly from A Huge Disaster here, and today we're going to be talking Blizzard stuff. So before we get into any of the games, let's talk about this first thing. How's this? Get this right. So Blizzard, Activision, whatever you want to call it, they've done it. They've gone and added Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to the Battle.net. So that's going to be there forever, just like Destiny was, which, you know, I don't really care, but it's just this thing that I have with Call of Duty. I don't like it. I don't like to see it. I don't like to think about it. It's not a big deal, but for me, it frustrates me. But anyway, that's not important to me. It's not really that important to anyone. So let's just jump straight into the games, shall we? Let's talk World of Warcraft. So what's been happening in the past week for World of Warcraft? So you know that mount that everyone's been wanting to get, that one in Battle for Azeroth, the what's that guy's name? The long-necked dinosaur, what's it, Littlefoot from Land Before Time? The Brontosaurus kind of ones, are they the ones we're thinking about? Well, get this. We've actually finally found out how to get it, or how much it's going to cost. And it is a whopping 5 million gold to get this mount. Now, that is actually crazy. 5 million gold. Like, that's insane. Like, I always thought that the Black Widow spider for 2 million or whatever it was crazy. And I was like, nah, I can't justify spending that kind of gold on it. But 5 million? Like, what the actual hell? Now, I mean, there is some sort of, you're getting something out of this. So this mount is pretty much the kind of mount that you're going to see for all you gold farmers out there. Because not only does it come with a merchant like, you know, the Yak from Mr. Pandara and whatnot, but it also comes with an auctioneer. So that's good for all you gold farmers out there who's off, you know, farming mats or whatever it is, and then selling your auctions and then getting undercut so you can, you know, fix that right away. Which used to be, now this is the funny thing, you used to be able to just do that on the app on your phone, you know, the mobile auctioneer thing. They got rid of that, and now they've got this there saying, oh, you got to spend your money to do that now in game from anywhere though. So it's kind of gone hand in hand. Like, people probably wouldn't have bought this mount. I mean, some will obviously, but if that app was there on your phone ready to go, you probably just wouldn't have done it. Now, I hope that there's more mounts like this, but I don't think there will be, because like the Yak, it was pretty unique. And this is where it gets a bit weird for me. Like, if you start to do the maths, this is what really starts to frustrate me. So basically, on our servers now, on the American servers or whatever it is, you're basically paying 180k gold for some Blizzard currency. So what is it? For us in Australia, I think you get like $17 for a WoW token. So 180k for $17, right? So keep that in mind. So let's just do some quick sort of crunching of numbers, because that's what I do. That's how I can justify ever buying anything with gold that I could be spending on my monthly subscription. But yeah, so 180k, $17. So basically, so that mount is just shy of being worth $500 of Battle.net currency. That's freaking crazy. That is all the WoW expansions that's probably going to come out. That's expansions for, you know, Hearthstone or anything else that you play, skins on Overwatch. Like, that is crazy. $500. I can't justify that. So that's what goes through my head when I think, oh yeah, it's just, you know, WoW gold. You can't use it for much. Well, thanks to this, you kind of can. That aside, this vendor also sells two other things. They're going to sell a pet, which is 100k, and it's just the Lost Platysaur. I don't know, it's pretty cute. And also another dire horn. So it's a pale hide dire horn, which is worth 500k, and it's just a bloody dire horn. We've got plenty of those from Mr. Pandara. We don't need any more. The good news about this massive prices is that faction discounts or faction rewards or whatever you want to call it do apply. So when you get to Exalted with these reputations, so for the Horde, Zandalari, blah blah blah, you're going to get 20% discount. So, you know, the big Bronto mount, it's actually going to cost, you know, 4.5 million. So, well, you know, a little bit of savings, but I mean, it's better than nothing, right? On the page of mounts, so there's been data mined in, you know, as always in the Battle for Azeroth stuff and things, but there's 2 new mount achievements for all you mount collectors out there. I mean, I myself just hit the 300 mount, and I was like, you know, finally done it. But now there's a 350 and a 400 to look forward to, I should say. So for the 350 mount reward, you're going to get the Biting Frostshard Core, which is basically like that mount you got from killing Gul'dan on Mythic or whatever, and also on normal that you could get. that Inferno sort of thing. So that's basically all it is. It's just a reskin of that different color. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but yeah, it's just blue. And then for the 400 one, everyone, you know, that Hearthsteed that you could get from playing Heroes of the Storm, or I don't know, whatever one it was that you could get. Well, it's basically that, but just, you know, really cool colors. But that's where it kind of disappoints me, is that these are massive achievements. So if you're a mount collector, there's a high chance you've already got these mounts in a different colored skin anyway. So why do you just want another reskin? What it should be is something like this 5 million gold, whatever mount that it is, something unique that you can't get anywhere else, that you can only get through these achievements. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be just another reskin, because 350 and 400 mounts is a huge deal. Like, that's a lot of work. A few other things have come out though. So reputation achievements on the same page of achievements. There's something else that's coming out. So this is just things that you can kind of work towards. Like, I'm not going to give any spoilers about the actual Battle for Azeroth or anything, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know the story or anything like that. But if there's an achievement that I could start working towards now, I'm going to do it. For getting 100 exalted reputations, you get the title Esteemed, which is pretty cool. Admired for 80, which I want to be admired. So 80, that sounds awesome. But there's also a mount tied with that 100 achievement, which is basically like the Phoenix mount from Burning Crusade, that one from that raid. I don't know, I can't remember the name. I'll put it there. But basically, it's just that, but purple. Again, it's just another recolor, which is disappointing, because 100 exalted is a lot of work. But still, it's cool. It's there. It's something to work towards, which is always great. And they are doing a great job with the the art team in the new skins and the allied race sort of stuff, and all that. It's really, really great. So, I mean, I'm happy for that. Well, I truly am. And for all of you toy collectors out there, there's also a 400 400 toy achievement, which gives you basically a robot dog. It's called Brutus, and the achievement's Toy Box Tycoon. Now, off the subject of Battle for Azeroth stuff, just this week, or earlier this week, the first ever level 29 keystone was done, which is actually crazy. And then just after it, another 29 was done. And they were just done in under 40 minutes. So 38 minutes for the first one, and then the next one was 35, both at Karazhan. So that's pretty crazy, because I can't even get myself to do a goddamn 15. One, because I'm not dedicated enough, but two, well, because I'm not dedicated enough, but 29, that is, you would have to be on point for that. That is pretty crazy. I'll put the links in the description below for all of this kind of stuff, so you can check it out, you can watch it if you want, because it's pretty goddamn impressive. Like, I watched it and I'm just like, a whole new level for me, but pretty cool stuff. Like, round of applause for those blokes or chicks or whatever. Just round of applause. So another one for you WoW fans out there, IK Edits on YouTube has just uploaded just recently, in the past, I don't know, week or so, a fan-made video called World of Warcraft Extinction. And basically it's carrying on to those events where Sargeras wounds the world in patch 7.3.5, when the big, sword comes down in Silithus and just messes everything up. But if you haven't seen this, you gotta watch it, because it is amazing. Like, this guy never disappoints, and this was just like, it really made you feel for what was actually happening, and it made it feel so much bigger than just the big sword plunging in there. But think about Silithus being like this level 50 zone or whatever, and just getting absolutely destroyed. Like, there's so much things living there in that. So it is really good to watch and check out. I highly recommend it. Link will be there as usual, but seriously, do yourself a favor. Now, this is kind of tying into WoW. This is for all you Diablo fans out there, which I'm a big Diablo fan and can't wait for Diablo 4 if that ever happens, or even another proper expansion to Diablo 3 would be sweet. A little pet has turned up in Battle for Azeroth, and it's called Baal's Dark Sign. And basically, it's a reference to, I think it was a boss in Diablo 2. I can't remember. I never really played Diablo 2. Definitely Diablo 3. And it's really got people talking. It's got people talking about, why is this Diablo pet all of a sudden turn up into WoW? And they're kind of putting connections together, because Reaper of Souls, the last expansion for Diablo, was 4 years ago now. Like, that's actually crazy. And so people are, I mean, it could be nothing. It's probably nothing. Take it with a grain of salt. But if it is something, some kind of collector's edition pet or something, like, I don't know, it'd be really cool. It could be, an anniversary pet for Diablo 2, or a remake, sort of a remaster. I don't know. Who knows what it is? but people are going crazy. People are thinking, what is it? What could it be? I don't know, but it's there, and it's interesting, and it's something I'm going to be keeping my eye on. And finally, let's talk about a little bit of Overwatch, because there's not much going on for some of the other Blizzard stuff, Heroes of the Storm and StarCraft, and it's all pretty chill over there. But Overwatch, Season 4 have started for the Overwatch League, which is all pretty exciting. It hasn't got the Hanzo rework in it, so there's none of that yet, but it's got the new hero, what's her name, Brigitte, Spaghetti, I don't know, that chick, with the shield, the overpowered thing that pisses me off, she's in it. So it's actually quite interesting to watch her, jump in there, and all the new team sort of comps and that. So it's really great. So if you haven't been watching the Overwatch League, do yourself a favor, watch a game. It is, it's really well done. I mean, I've never been much of a sports fan myself, but even watching this, esports, it's pretty, I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy it. So do that, check that out. On top of Overwatch, the anniversary, 2 years of Overwatch is coming around the corner, nice and close. We've got next week, starting on the 22nd of May, the anniversary for 2 years of Overwatch. And on top of that, just after that, we're going to have from the 25th to the 28th some free Overwatch for anyone. So if you don't own the game, you can play it, get your friends to try it out, and that's just going to run over that weekend over the anniversary to kind of promote people to come over and play. Now, what's really good about this anniversary event over the last anniversary event, this time around, all loot boxes that you're going to get from this anniversary event are going to have a guaranteed anniversary event item, like, as every event, but it's also going to have something from any other previous event. So if you've missed out on anything from like Uprising, Halloween, I don't know, whatever it is, any other event, Summer Games, the skins are going to be there. So you can practically get yourself any of those. I mean, the chances of getting the one you want is going to be as usual. You'll probably just get currency like I always get, but they're there. So anything's going to be, any previous event skin's going to be in there. So that's awesome news. As well as all the little event mini game things that they have, they're all going to be there. They're going to rotate on a daily basis in your arcade. So that's cool. And there's going to be a new free-for-all deathmatch map for the anniversary event. And it's called Petra, so it's going to be cool. Like, I don't know, new maps, I like these. Death matches, it's all right. I mean, I prefer to just go quick play and just, have the time of my life. But, new things is always good, so that's cool. Now, for anyone who hasn't seen it, which I'm sure you have, I mean, it's there, it's right on the start of screen, but the Pink Mercy skin, it's nearly hit the goal of 10 million in charity. So that's freaking amazing. It's so close. They've only got a few days. I think it runs till the 21st, I think it is. Yeah, so it runs till the 21st. So if you haven't done that, and you want to feel like you're helping out, there's that, but also there's other kind of rewards. So I think there's 4 different tier rewards. So tier 1, just log into the game during the promo event, you get yourself a player icon. Tier 2 is watching a couple of hours of stream, a charity streamer, and you just get yourself a ribbon spray. Tier 3, and you get a spray and another icon, and that's for watching 4 hours of a charity streamer. And tier 4 is another 2 sprays, 6 hours of watching, but I mean, they're pretty cool sprays. But yeah, that's pretty great news. 10 million, that is massive in like only a couple of weeks. Like that's a fair effort. And last thing I've got to mention, this is just a quick one, but the Hanzo rework. I mean, I don't know how everyone's been feeling about it. I didn't really mind Scatter Arrow. Like if you got caught out, then tough crap. That's kind of what Hanzo's ability was. So his new thing, Storm Arrows, they're basically going to down the damage of each arrow. So instead of being 80, it's going to go down to 70. Just to stop basically one-shotting a 200 HP hero with damage boost and all that kind of stuff. It's just a little bit of nerf, because I mean, damage is a lot. If you are a tank and that Storm Arrow is just like bam, 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 spams you, you're fucked. You're actually wrecked. It's ridiculous, but that's pretty much it. This is the first time I've been doing one of these. I'm going to try and do these weekly, news for all the Blizzard stuff, all things Blizzard. That's basically all it's going to be. But yeah, let's have a chat. What do you think about this 5 million gold mount? Like, how do you feel about it? Are you going to buy it? If you got the money, do you farm gold? Like, what is your deal? And yeah, all the other Battle for Azeroth sort of stuff and things, the Overwatch League, are you a fan? Do you watch it? Who do you follow? I don't know. Have a chat. I'll be down there, typing away. But yeah, till next time, everyone, have a good one.